So today I'll be reviewing the new single from As I Lay Dying, Echoes, and this is the first single from this new lineup here. I'm not sure who's in the new lineup. I haven't looked into that yet, but either way, this is pretty much our first taste of this new lineup. And yeah, the last time we heard from the band was last year with their album Through Storms Ahead, which I think is a solid album. I'll be honest, I do think it is one of their weaker albums. Not their worst, not their weakest, but still one of their weaker albums, but still solid album for what it is, though. Still solid. I mean, there are some pretty good songs on here, like A Broken Reflection, Burden, Whitewashed Tomb, The Cave We Fear to Enter, and the title track. Those songs being probably my favorites on the album. But yeah, and also I did dig the lineup on that album. That was, of course, their only album. That was the only album with that lineup. So yeah, you had Ken and Nick from Unearth. Unearth being another band that I enjoy. And then you have Ryan from Miss May I thought he was a great addition to the band. Personally, I really dig Ryan's voice. I'm not sure how other fans feel about Ryan's vocals or his time within the band, but for me personally, I thought he was a great addition to the band. And again, I do dig his voice. But yeah, let's go ahead and move into Echoes here. I'll go ahead and get this out of the way real quick. Even with all the controversy with band members leaving or with what was said in like interviews and stuff like that around that time, and of course also the leaked videos, I'll admit, even with all that happened, I mean, all that went down, I'll admit I can still listen to As I Lay Dying just fine, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that. I'm sure there's other fans that are probably the same way as me, but I'm sure there's definitely a good number of people that are probably the opposite. And if you are, definitely nothing wrong with that. I definitely do not blame you, especially after those leaked videos. I definitely do not blame you. I definitely have no issue with that. But yeah, for me, again, personally, I can still listen to the music just fine, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. But moving into Echoes, it's definitely an As I Lay Dying song through and through. I mean, As I Lay Dying is a band that's never really strayed much from their usual sound, which personally I don't have an issue with. There are bands that do that whole sticking to their usual sound thing fairly well, and I think As I Lay Dying is one of those bands that falls under that pretty well. I think they are one of those bands that does a pretty good job at sticking to their usual sound while still keeping things somewhat fresh, while there are, of course, other bands that probably do the opposite of that, I'd say. I won't name any names at the moment, but yeah, Echoes, I like the song, but I wouldn't say that I love it, though. When it comes to the riff department, I think the riffs definitely pack a punch in this song, especially in the verses or right after the first chorus. Where things start to get a bit more mixed for me really is the clean vocals. Again, I don't know who's in the new lineup. I haven't looked into that yet, so of course I'm not going to know any names, but I don't know. I'm a bit mixed on the clean vocals in this song. With that said, I do think the guy has a good voice. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I'm quite won over yet. I mean, of course, personally, I do like Josh's vocals and Ryan's vocals more than this guy here. But I don't know. This is a song I'll still continue to go back to. Maybe his clean vocals in this song will grow on me as I give the song more listens. But as of now, I'm kind of torn on the clean vocals in this new song here. And then, of course, with Tim Lambesis, I do like his more aggressive vocals in this song. I do like his growls. Nothing super mind-blowing in terms of his vocal performance, but still solid for what it is in this new song here. But also, the solo later in the song, I do like the solo. But yeah, Echoes, I'd say a decent As I Lay Dying song. Nothing super mind-blowing. For me personally, not top shelf As I Lay Dying, but still a solid track, I'd say. So if I were to give this song a rating, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Currently around there at the moment, but let me know your thoughts on the song. Do you love it? Do you hate it? More towards the middle, and of course let me know if you've seen the band live and all the good stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment and a like, subscribe. Have a nice day and take care.